Hey guys, welcome back to your favorite Gimp with a Limp, and I am here with my special guest host again of Mongo. Say hi, Mongo.
What up?
You can wave over there. He's off to the side with his little guys. And we are here with Warhammer 40,000 Games Workshop's answer for X-Wing, which is SpeedFreeks. This is the racing, bashing, shooting, kill a stompa, squiggy version of theirs, where they have templates like these that are going to move your models like these. Again, I must apologize that not all of them are painted. I did not expect to be filming this as soon as I was. Mongo and I were planning on doing this game a little bit later, but he ended up in my neck of the woods a little sooner than we anticipated, so I had to jump on that. But I do have the big buggies already painted and ready to go, so it's just our bikes that aren't painted. But the good part of this game is that you don't have to paint them if you don't want to. Now, when it comes to this game, it is a, like I said, racing game or shooting game. You have vehicles that have their own stats, like these that I have listed down here. They're little player cards. It shows you their armor value, hits, melee skill, and driving skill. You'll see all this. We're not going to go into all the specific special rules before we get started. We'll just jump right into the game and let you guys see how it's played. The basic gist is this is another one of those games that Games Workshop is doing to get people into their products now using some type of standalone game. This is to get them into 40K because essentially between the extra war bikes that you have over here, the buggies that come with the game, you almost have a goblin orc army that you can start right off with. Just a few more boxes and you've got enough to play 40K. So it's a neat idea, but even if you don't want to get into 40K, which I don't because I've been down that road, you can still have a good time with SpeedFreeks, which we have enjoyed it, which you guys are going to see now. We're going to roll off real quick to see who's going to place down the first model. I got a 3. Mongo is going to get a 4, so you get to pick.
Do I decide, or are you?
Yeah. So I'll place down the first model. For this one, we're playing basically just a shoot 'em up, kill the other guy version of the game. There's multiple versions you can play where you race around or go for whatever objectives. We're just doing the simple, my guys are here, his guys are there, and we're going to try to kill each other. Nothing too complicated on top of it. I'll place down my first model, just a regular war buggy. Now I will add in something that I did. You see the little white stripes here at the front and the back. I painted those onto the bases to make it easier when you're placing down your stripes. They say just to imagine a stripe down the center. It makes it easier because you might not always glue the model on there perfectly straight. It's not horribly important at the end of the day, but it does make it a little easier if you've already got that marked. And I would even mark, like they have the little template here where you can mark, and you can see that's where I got the mark. I would mark the 45-degree angles as well. I haven't done that. I'm going to do that later. And that will let you see at a glance what your front, side, and rear arcs are on the bike or buggies when you're playing your game. So there's 4 little squares here. I'm going to place down my first little buggy right here against the edge, ready to go. Mongo, place down your bike over there somewhere.
Where's my square?
It's right there. These boards are actually kind of nice because they're 2-sided. It's 4 big boards, and there's a green side and a brown side on the other side. We figured we'd go with the green one because it probably films a little bit better. And I'll place down my other bike. I'll send this guy right here. Mr. Mango is going over there with his. And this last one, you notice he's a little different, has a few more little specials on him. He is my war boss. He's the boss knob, so he gets some special abilities. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to put him here as well? Yeah, actually I think I will put him there. Now that I'm thinking about it, probably should have had him lower, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's just a game. Mr. Mongo, where are you going? And now, you see he's gunning for me. He's coming straight at me. Now I can put down my buggy, and I am going to put my buggy facing this way, see if I can cut him off and make him suffer. We played a game of this earlier, and I was busting up his heavy buggy there. You see there's the other one that I've got painted up. Actually came out looking pretty good, I gotta say. And they each have different stats and weapons. The bikes are all the same, the red ones and the yellow ones. The very minor differences between his and mine, but his war buggy and my war buggy are actually very different, and the weapons that they have, the angles they can shoot from, and all that good stuff. Now, the way this game works is based off this little secrecy screen here that you place up, and you're going to have 10 dice that you're secretly going to place out. He's placing his dice now, and the first place you can place it, this is called your cunning, your speed, and your shooting, okay? So putting them here, putting dice here gives you a chance to gain initiative and go first. Going first can definitely benefit you depending on what happens, because that's going to affect who shoots first, who moves first, and everything can change. So that's a good thing to go after. You have to put 1 speed dice for each one of your vehicles that are still in the game. So since I have 4 and he has 4, we know right off the bat, at a minimum, 4 dice have to go in there. Then shooting dice go here, and this gives you the ability to shoot with your weapons. So I will go ahead and place down, let's see, we'll put those there. I'll tilt this a little bit that way because we can't trust Mango. He's a dirty cheater. He'll peek around my fan there. All right, I'm good. I'm set. Mongo, are you set?
Set.
Okay, our special guest host is set. Go ahead and lift up your screen. Look at this. He is going all for the driving, none for the initiative. That's going to guarantee me initiative. Since I do have some initiative, we both reveal our screens at the same point. I'll just sit right there. I'll go ahead and roll my dice. Wow, look at that. I got actually 3 points. Your lightning is worth 3 points. Your hits are worth 1 point. And your shields are worth 1 point when it comes to cunning. Now, when it comes to driving, those same things apply. So I have the initiative token. I have initiative. So I get to place out my first driving token, or my driving die. I will place it to one of my bikes. Mongo, place your first. So he places a die.
Wait, yeah, I have to put all the dice, not just one dice, right?
No, you just place one, then I place one, and then we go back and forth. So he places one. I'm going to place another. He'll place another. I'll place another. And you have to do at least 1 to each one of your vehicles. Since I only put 4 dice down, that's all I'm going to have. I'm just going to be rolling 1 die for each one of my vehicles. Since he did 6, he gets to put more. So go ahead and finish yours out. He has 2 extra dice to use.
And I'm going to do
what?
Twin Turbo on him to give him an extra.
Twin Turbo. So that's one of his special abilities. I actually think I have that. No, my Boondaka Snazwagon. I got to say, I love the names of these things. What's the name of yours?
Custom Boosta Blasta.
Yes, he has the Custom Boosta Blasta, and I have the Boondaka Snazwagon. You got to love that stuff. That's just excellent. And I have the Supercharger. Let me turn this up a little bit so you guys can see in the light. Supercharger, once per battle, when this model is picked to move, you can declare it will activate the Supercharger. When you do so, you can re-roll 1 speeding dice for this model this round. That's a cool ability, and I might have to keep that one in mind. And then we'll go over the weapons and the stats here in just a little bit when we start using those. So since I have the initiative, I get to move one of mine first. I will take, and we'll move this bike right here. So I'll go ahead and roll. Just bring it back up a little bit. One of mine, see what I get. I got a shield. Shield, remember, equals 1. A hit icon equals 1. And whatever the lightning is, the lightning equals 2. That's how many gubbins you get to pick. And these are your gubbins. The ones that have a single arrow are just a regular gubbins. The ones that have a double arrow are special gubbins. You can only use those once per round. So if I use one of those on one of my first bikes, I don't get to use it with any of my others until the following round. And then the red are the snazzy gubbins. You can only use those once per match, period. So if you get 2 or 3 gubbins, you can line them up, and that's how you move your guys. Unfortunately, I only got 1. Let's see, I don't think I want to use any specials to start off with. So we'll just go with a nice little basic straight gubbins. And you line that up with that front little line that I drew on there. as best that you can. You move your guy to the other side of it. And bam, just like that, you are done. This is very similar to Gaslands for those who have played it. Now, Mongo's going to take and move one of his. He got a shield icon. Now, there is the icon you can get, this bad icon, that I don't know what the hell you call that, a bad failure. But if you roll that and you don't have any other successes for your gubbins, your bike stalls out and you don't get to move. Was that it for his move?
Yep.
All right, we're back down to me. I get to roll for my second bike. And I got a hit, which means a single gubbins. We will do the same thing for him. Please bear with me. I'm doing this one-handed.
Yeah. Not the first time.
Shut up, you dirty old man, you.
It's hard to type with one hand.
You can tell old Uncle Mongo's a little bit of a pervert there. Now, he has a bike that has 2, so he gets to roll both dice.
And
What did you get?
one was a fail.
So he got 1 fail and what, 1 success?
Yep.
So, thankfully, since he had 2 dice, he gets to continue on instead of stalling out. He's coming up on me. All right, probably not going to have a whole lot of action going on this first one, unless one of us magically gets a little further. I got a single, and I'll probably use a special. We'll have Boss here race a little bit farther ahead. So he's going up like that, getting a little extra distance. Bam. But since this is a special, I don't get to use it anymore this round. So I'll set that off to the side. Mango Tonic. Roll those dice.
3.
So he actually got 3. So he gets to pick 3 gubbins for this thing. Weird little things, they call them gubbins. Where's he going? Now see how he's kind of lining it up, making a train track?
All right.
Did you only pick 2 or did you pick 3?
I'm going to use that one again.
Oh, you're going to use the straight again? Here, you want mine? Here.
No, hold on.
No?
Do my... No, I don't want to get that far.
What?
Do I have to use all 3?
No, you don't have to.
All right, then I'm just going to move him to there.
You just go into there. All right, so that's where he ends up. Now, my buggy here. Where am I going to go? Oh, I stall out. This happened to me in the last game. Since I don't have any points, the vehicle stalls out, does not get to move this round.
So he's got 1 for his one I gave him, plus 1 for the twin turbo. That's the once per game, which is a good thing that I did too. So I don't spin out and I get 2.
You wouldn't spin out anyway. Oh, we forgot. Doing the specials, you got to do your driving skill test. I do need a driving skill test on this guy, and you got a driving skill test over there. Driving skill test, anytime you use a special, which is 2 or the snazzy gubbins, you have to roll for your driving test. I pass. Your driving test is rolling the D8, and then you have to compare that against your driving skill. And as long as you don't roll over it, you're good. You have to add 1 if you use a special, and 2 if you use a snazzy, one of the red ones. You can also do what's known as a drift, where you start the gubbins at the side, the 45-degree angle. And if you do that, then you also have to add 1. So mainly, as long as you're not rolling 7s and 8s, you'll be okay when it comes to your driving skill test, since most of the guys have pretty high driving skills, even though they're orcs and shit. So he will have a driving skill test there. So he went shooting up. Here's your driving skill test.
It's good.
He got a 4 plus the 1, so he is good. No spin out. If you do spin out, you have to rotate your buggy, and you could end up facing back the other way. That could be bad juju. Now we go on to the shooting and the fighting phase. Unfortunately, I don't think we have anyone. You have the ruler over there, Mongo?
Yeah, we're way out. It's 12 inches.
Yeah, but I'm a pretty big 12. Now, I know we're not in sight, but I wanted to show people how it works. Now, like I was saying, normally you go right back to the shooting phase, but we don't have to do that since none of us have weapons that are beyond range 12, which will be listed down right here on your data sheets. And it does come with this nice little handy dandy range 12 ruler so we can see we're out of range. But we will be in range on the next turn. So none of these shooting dice have to go into it. And for fighting, which is melee, you have to be within 2 inches. We're definitely not within 2 inches yet. So we're going on to our next dice phase. All right, we're ready. We got our dice set up. Let's roll with it. Pull your little things off. And Mongo went all drivey again. A lot of drivey. Wow. And I definitely didn't. I went to keep for the initiative, so I'll roll for it. I definitely get to keep the initiative, so I will be going first. I'll allocate my first drive die. Right there. Same thing, Mongo. Man, you got a lot of drive dice going. I'll go there. Mongo's going there. I'll go here. And obviously the last one's going over here. Mongo, where are you going with your extras that you've got set out? Those 2 bikes. All 3 bikes getting to move. Okay. We will continue on. Which one do I want to move first? I want to move my front bore boss knob because you can ram your own stuff and there is damage for that. So I do not want to ram my guys. So that I get a single gubbins. I am just going to use this little one. And actually, I'm going to do a drift. A drift means I am measuring from the 45 instead of the front, and we'll just kind of estimate that.
And it adds 1 to your driving test.
And it does add 1 to my driving test. So my bike is going to end up there, and I will have to take a driving test even though I did just a regular maneuver since I did a drift. So, bam. I am good. I've rolled a 3. It gives me a total of 4. And my driving skill is a 9. So I had to have a 10 to get it. So my guy ends up there. Mongo, your first move.
Let's see here.
Where are you going? No, you got to roll for him first, remember? Good. All right, you got 2. You have to roll because it is possible to spin out. Look at that. You are cutting your buggy off, buddy. You can't keep just switching them out there, home skillet.
Trying to decide what I want to do.
You got to make the choice first before you lay them down.
Oh, is that true?
Yes.
Why?
That was a practice game that we were doing. You can't just lay them down and then make picky.
Well, how am I supposed to know what I'm doing?
You're supposed to guesstimate it. You
right,
pick out which
don't
ones
watch on the camera then. What is that?
Yeah, we're watching you, dude. All right, so that's your 2 gubbins?
Well, I don't know, because I'm going to ram this.
Yes, you will ram that.
So I don't want to do it.
We're giving Mongo 1 freebie here since...
Actually, we're giving Mongo a lot of freebie here. There we go.
Since he hasn't played a whole lot of SpeedFreeks.
You mean none? Hashtag none?
Hashtag no SpeedFreeks. But yeah, after this, you got to pick your gubbins first, homeboy.
Okay. Go ahead.
You got to make your driving test. How many specials did you use? Just one?
Just 1. He's good.
Okay, so you're good on that. I will roll for my second bike over here. I got a single gubbins. And which one do we want to use? I'm thinking here. And do I want to use from there? Yeah. And we'll just go with this one. And we will bring him up like such. I'll move that back since I bumped him. All right, and I use that special gubbins. Make sure you set your specials out, the ones that you used. All right, your next one. Where are you going?
3.
He's got 3 gubbins he can choose from.
Gibbons.
Doesn't matter, I'm going to shoot you up.
Yeah.
You're going to die now.
Where's my angled one? There it is.
You sure you didn't already use it?
Yeah. Sure I didn't already use it.
All right, where is he going?
That's 1. That's 2. And then I'll probably end up using that again.
Which one?
This one.
So just pull it off and set it there in the front.
There we go.
Like that. There you go. All right. And no driving test required since you didn't use any specials.
Correct.
All
Mofo.
And rolling for my other bikey over here. Oh! I spun out, which means he does not get to move. That is unfortunate. Getting a lot of spin outs. All right, move your other. Who you got? Because we're going to be getting some shooty going on over here. And
So
he
one.
got just a single because he got one spin out. One dud over there. Oh, you're going to ram your bike. Remember, I told you have to pick.
You pick.
You can't sit there and keep laying them down.
Well, I could do it at an angle.
Do it at your 45 degree. Do it from the back 45 degree. He's trying to figure it out.
Well, you won't let me look.
That's not how
I'm pretty sure that's not how the rules work, bro.
Oh, I'll take a look.
Bruh.
Yeah, you have to select, and then you line up your gubbins.
All right, fine. I'm going to back up and go the other way. Brink,
All right.
brink.
So he did a backup action instead and turned his bike around after he played cheaty back and forth over there.
Look.
But try to tell him, stop lining them up and looking first.
It's almost 11 o'clock. This is when the cheat
Yeah,
dice
like
come
it's
out.
late. All right, so I get to pick one gubbins, a single gubbins, and I want to get my guy in there since he's getting a little late. What? One. If I do it like that, that would turn in.
Oh, are we cheating? Are we looking at the gubbins before?
You owe me. You owe me, homeboy. I'm thinking this one. Yeah, I might just go with a special gubbins. If I keep knocking my stuff here, and we'll place this at the front, and then we'll move our buggy on up. Now, you have to do that with your model. You don't just pick them up and set them to the other side. You kind of run them along the line, because if they ram anything along that line, whether it's terrain or other vehicles, they have to stop where they're at. It's not like X-Wing where just as long as you complete the maneuver on the other side, do you have to worry about it. I do have to make a driving test. Driving skill of 8 plus 1. I'm good.
All right, last
Roll
guy.
2 total.
It's good.
And he got a single. Where are you going with that guy?
I'm going to do me a little 45er.
You gonna do a 45er with your one off?
Yes. I'm going to slide my happy ass.
I think you lay it down. Lay it down.
You lay it down.
There you go. Now, you're gonna make sure you didn't hit that red bike. So now we were having a head-on collision.
And I get a bonus to the head-on.
He gets a bonus. We're each going to roll 3 dice for this attack. What's your bonus?
+1.
So you get +1 dice.
Yeah, +1 additional dice.
Oh, don't you just suck. All right, we roll for our damages. Oh, I got 2 successes. And Mongo gets 3 successes. So this could end up killing one of mine. When you have a ram, there's no armor or defense value in it. You just flat out draw the cards. So I'm going to have to draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
3 cards, damage cards, and now Mongo will draw 2. Let's see. First one is critical damage card. Place this card next to the model's data card. You cannot use any snazzy gubbins and must add 1 to driving test for this model until the end of the battle.
Does it
Which
also
one's
take
that?
a damage?
That's my second Warbiker. No damage on that one. Second card is critical damage card. This model suffers 1 damage, so I will take a damage token.
But he
in
didn't,
place.
he didn't take one for the front one?
Not for the first one.
Right.
Your opponent can... okay, we don't have any custom jobs on this, so don't have to worry about that. And if this third one is a damage, it will kill my bike. Steering wheels come off. Place this card next to the model's data card until the end of battle. If you select more than 1 gubbins when this model is picked to move, your opponent can place the second in any subsequent gubbins. Unfortunately for Mongo, I did not die, but I have a selection there. These bikes only have 2 hit points, and I've got 1 damage on my second bike.
How did that happen?
Now he draws 2 cards. What are your
So
results?
1 damage, and then I lose the front fell off, so I lose 1 of my dice on a
ram.
On a ram.
Okay. And something I like to do just to help remember when you have criticals like this is just to take and set down the red side of the damage token on the bike or buggy itself, just to help you remember, because they don't have those mnemonic devices like they do in X-Wing. I do believe that is all of our maneuvers, correct?
Correct.
All right, we are going on to our shooty phase, and then we will be in the fighting phase. So now we allocate our shooting dice, which do have to be allocated as evenly as possible. Allocated, whatever, you know what I mean. As evenly as possible between those who have a shot.
Allocated isn't a word.
Shut your mouth. You're the one cheating. And this guy may or may not have a shot. If he does, I have to give him a die. So if we look, coming up from his 45, he does have a shot going up there to the buggy. So he does get a shooty dice. This prevents you because extra shooty dice can give you rerolls. It prevents you from dumping all of your shooting dice onto just one vehicle. So each one of mine will get a shooting dice. Mongo, have you placed yours out? You only placed 3, correct?
Correct.
All right, I get to shoot first. And
because I wanted to ram and kill one.
Yeah, here's the thing. He's going to ram, and I know he's going to try to kill off whichever one I don't shoot with. So I'm going to shoot with this one first, since it is the closest, and he'll probably be able to kill it off really quickly. This one, by looking at your war bikers, they have the DACA gun, has a range of 4 shots, which means 4 dice. You're looking for the target symbol or a lightning bolt for success, and it does 1 damage each, which means 1 damage card. So he does get to roll his armor against this. I'm going to shoot at his buggy, or I could shoot at your bike over there and possibly kill that. Ooh, which way to go? Your buggy has how much damage?
Starts with 9, has 7 left.
Okay, actually, yeah, we're going to try to focus down this buggy. All right, so shooting, and come on, shooty. No.
2 hits?
2 hits. So he does his armor roll. He's looking for shields or lightning bolts.
Drop dice. And
he blocked 1, so he has to draw 1 card.
I should have kept that drop dice.
Yes, you should have. What'd you get?
Suffers damage.
So he will place the damage token on there. That's good. Now he gets to pick one of his that has a shooty dice allocated.
Is that your war boss back there?
No.
That one.
That one's the war boss.
So he's got 3.
Yeah, the war bosses are the ones that have the little things on the back. Yes, he has 3 health. And yours has 3 health. So who are you shooting at? Someone in that front arc. Big boy. Who you going for? This is a thinking man's game, evidently.
It is.
It's all about that strategy.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and... This guy is going to fire into him.
Who? The buggy?
Buggy is going to fire into War Boss.
All right.
3 shots.
He is firing his what gun?
Rivet cannon.
His rivet cannon.
That's
his
3 hits.
3 hits.
It's 2 damage apiece.
Roll my armor.
And you had no passes.
I got 1 success.
You have to re-roll it.
Why? Because
you're within 6 inches.
No successes.
So now you take 3.
Yeah. I got y'all 3 cards?
Yep, 3 cards.
Okay, 1 card. But it's burning. Driver wounded.
How are you getting all the cards with no damage? Like, literally, there's like 4 of those in the whole deck.
Boss mob. Burning is actually a bad one because that is persistent possible damage. So, ooh, that is something to worry about.
Oh, don't worry. He'll just draw another card with no damage.
Yes. Place this card next to the model's data card. You cannot use any snazzy gubbins. It must add to driving tests. So that is bad juju. Place that on the bottom of the deck. So it's not a stickler. And we'll place this right next to our boss mob there. All right, my shooty. I'll go to this war bike and probably just focus fire down his buggy. Just take the shot. What do you guys think? Yeah, take the shot? We'll take the shot. Spend his die. Rolling 4 dice. Looking for the big whammy hits. And 2 successes. So he is rolling his armor.
Are you kidding me?
No?
Nothing. Yeah, this is just like last game. I'm going to get no successes on any of my stuff. Burning
No,
and
burning.
driver wounded.
See, you got the same ones I got. No damage.
Okay.
See? And he's over here complaining he's drawing the same type cards.
I know, right?
All right,
All right,
you're
so
next,
now this guy is going to fire his 4. See if we can finish off old War Buggy Boss there. Or
which one's firing?
He's firing at him.
He's firing at the War Boss.
1.
1.
Like I'm getting the opposites every time.
I got 2 armor. Come on. Big money. 1 success. That's what I needed. All right.
And
my...
He's already fired.
No, this one hasn't fired. These 2 bikes have. He'll fire at the buggy as well. Same thing, the Deca gun. And 2 successes. I'm averaging 2.
I'm going to trade dice.
Yes.
Dice.
Those dice are bad luck.
There we go.
Oh, look at that. Good
there we
grief.
go.
A lot of armor
3
saves.
defenses there.
All right, so no damage.
All right, now this guy
Last one.
is going to fire at War Boss or Boss Knob.
Shot.
3
good
hits.
grief. Drawn 8
So at
cards
least 1 going
regardless.
through.
And 1 success.
2
2 successes. So drawing 1 card. I have gotten lucky on
I don't
that.
think I can kill him then.
1 damage. Nope. He has 1 health remaining. You can see right there, 2 damage against Boss Knob, and he has 3 hits. So he is still kicking. Now I get to fire with my buggy here, and I'm probably going to just go after his wagon. Yes.
You're pretty sure you're out of range.
Guys, you're looking at that. That's easily within the 12. What?
Yeah, that's in the 12. Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm touching
I
both
could have
of them.
sworn I had moved myself out of it. But.
Nope. And let's see. I have 2 weapons I can shoot. I can't fire those, though, because not in range. So I am just going to be firing my mech special. I get 6 dice for this.
Oh, we're gonna have to come back. I completely forgot. I was supposed to also get to fire my stick bombs and grot blast. The grot blast is only in the rear, so we'll come back and do that.
You should have fired those when you had a chance.
Oh, shut up. We gotta do this right.
Oh, now see
Now we do. Now we gotta do it right.
Oh, give me all the lightning. Oh,
3.
I was one because if I get 3 lightning, I get to fire this thing twice. So I got 3 successes on that one.
And 2.
2 successes. So you will be drawing 1 card that will give you all the damage.
Suffers 1 damage, and the gun is smashed. So this is the one that has a range. I'm assuming you want to do my 12 inches.
Yes.
Okay.
That card that he got, the damage card. Let me see it for a second. This is a crit damage card that reduces the range of one of his weapons, and I get to pick it. So obviously I'm going to pick his big gun that's there on the top, reducing that range. Unfortunately, I do not get to fire any of my other short-range weapons because these guys can fire some of their short-range weapons as well, but I can't because I don't have any other enemies within 6 inches, which is that range.
All right, are you cool if we come back to
yes,
the stick bombs?
we'll let you fire your
stick bombs at the knob.
stick bombs.
At the boss knob.
What's the arc for the stick bombs?
Front,
360?
it's 360.
Okay.
6 inches. 2 hits.
2 hits and
2
successes. He rolled it.
That's
what I'm
karma,
talking
right?
about.
That's karma coming back.
All right, now we actually go also into the fighting phase, and that's where anyone in melee range gets to perform their attacks. I do not think my boss knob is. No, we're going to say that's not because that's close, but I think it's just out. So the only ones who are within 2 inches are these 2 here. I have the initiative, so I do get to attack first. I will throw my melee skill for the war biker. You see it's 3, and he does get to take and roll his armor skill as well. Same thing, looking for the hit icon or the lightning icon. Which 2. I got 2. I'm good.
Good.
No! I wanted death. I wanted destruction.
So my
What's your melee skill? 3? I think everyone's is like 3. And
1.
He got a single. My armor is no good.
Take a card.
I do take a card. Which one is that? That's the one I've already
He's already got 2 on, or got 1 on.
So if I find a damage, place this card next to the model's deadly card. You cannot use any stabby. Got driver wounded. No damage. He's still alive. Yeah, I've got 2
That's the most damage
wounds.
I've ever seen on bikes.
Good grief, that bike is still running.
He
The
took
bike
like
only
6 damage
has
and took 1.
2 damage. Good grief, he is still alive. I did not expect that. Now you're going to see where this game starts to get a little intense because we're right here facing each other. So who's going where? Who's going to move where? And you're going to see a lot of bumping and grinding on the next one. All right, let us set up our dice. All right, Mango Tonic's over there finishing up his dice. Tell me when you are ready. All right, 3, 2, 1, pull it. Oh, we are ready to go. And he has 1. I put down 2 for my cunning. I want to keep first player. All right, roll it. What do you got? He got a whiff. All I need to do is not whiff. And I got a single. That's enough to keep it. Now we get to a lot of cake. And the big reason is I want that first move here. You know, I want to be able to decide what's going to happen this round to start things off because I know there's going to be some rammings. All right, place your dice down.
It doesn't matter. Everybody's getting 1.
Yeah, everybody is getting 1, so I guess it doesn't matter. All right. I will start things off. And do any of your bikes have damage or it's all the buggy?
No, it's all on the buggy.
Okay. I am going to... Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to start off with the boss knob. Okay. I am going to use the War Biker's ability of the big red button, which allows me to re-roll speeding dice because I do not want him to spin out, right? Or not spin out, to stall out. So roll it. He got 1. I will keep it. That's 1 that I need. And which one do we want to use? We're going to use our hard turn and come right in like this into the boss. Bam. Would you pull that one out of the way for me?
You're going to move it.
I'll grab that out of the way. Bam. And I'm doing that because I am trying to ram him and hurt his buggy as much as possible. When you front end someone, it's 3 dice on each player. If you ram someone in a different arc, short of some special circumstance, this allows it to where I do 2 to him and 1 to me. I'll do my driving test after we do our little ram. And I got 2 successes. That's 2 cards you've got to draw.
And then what I do to
1.
you?
No, you just do 1. And nothing. So you get to draw 2 cards. I'll do my driving test to see if I spin. I'm adding 1 to it.
Yeah, here's all the damage cards.
2 to it for the damage, but I'm still good because his driving skill is 9.
I got 2 damage cards.
That's it, 2?
Yeah.
How much hull is left on that?
3.
3 hull? Really?
Yep.
There's 9 hulls, so I've done 6 damage. Almost taking him out. All right, your drive. What do you want to move first, Mango Tonic?
If my guns would ever hit anything.
We'll do this guy and see what he does.
He got a single success. Which
He's going to ram straight in.
You just bam straight into the side. So this is the reverse. He's doing 2 dice to me, and I'm doing 1 to him. He got 1 success, and I got nothing. So I will draw 1 card for the boss knob. This could kill him, and that does kill him.
Yay!
So he is out. No more boss knob. No! And this is where I'm talking about that initiative's going to matter. So now mine, and I'm going to keep focusing the buggy down. I'm going to just slam straight into the front of him. I will also do big red button for this bike just to ensure I get a gubbins.
Pretty sure that's only on the boss, isn't it?
What do you mean? No, turbo button is on
it's all bikers?
All bikers. So, bam, I'm good.
He just slams in.
So I'm just slamming into the front, which is going to be another 3 dice. I don't care if I lose my my bikes if I take out his buggy, because that's his big gun. So we'll roll 3. And I got 2 successes.
So back at you, 2 plus nothing. So
would you roll the extras? Oh, never mind. Yeah, it was the front.
because it was front, and I only had 2 dice in it. So 2 for me and 2 for you. Suffers 1 damage, 1 damage. So speeding dice on lightnings or reroll.
Suffers 1 damage. And I don't even need to worry about the others because that's enough to kill him. So I can go ahead and just set these back down. What happened to him? How much damage did he take?
2.
So he took 2 damage. So he's got 1 hull left. Set him over there. Yeah, 2 of my bikes are gone. Only got 1 bike and 1 buggy left, but his big weapon is almost off the board.
Hopefully.
Right, you're next driving. Where are you going, big boy?
We're going to do him.
Which one? Far one?
Yeah.
All right. Think you're big and bad. Where are you going?
Oh, I gotta roll this. I'll do big red button.
Yeah.
So it's good.
It's turbo button, not big red button.
Whatever.
Oh, you're just shy.
That's fine.
Just shy.
There's a reason. There's a reason.
Yeah, you want a melee.
No.
What?
You'll see, bro. Bro,
So that's it. You're done.
Bro, Sif.
Okay. Let me get this off of him. Keep bumping him. All right. Do I want to move him first or him first? Actually, you know what? I'm going to move my buggy first. Okay. I am also going to use the supercharger on my Boom Deca Snaz wagon,
To roll an extra one?
which allows him to re-roll. Because I do not want to fail this roll. It's pretty much the same thing as the turbo button for the bikes. And I'm good, so I don't have to worry about it. And I will use a snazzy little turnaround. Yes, you can go backwards in this game, ladies and gentlemen. To take and get myself the hell out of Dodge. Where is that mark? Right about there. Is that it? Yeah, it's lined up. All right. That way, I am out of range of that choppa, which I know that's what he was wanting to do to my guy. So I can still shoot him though. You're up, big boy. What are you moving?
I'm gonna move this guy.
He's going to try to ram up.
It's good.
Oh, you're backing up as well? You're going to you're going to ram your own stuff, dude. Do you want to call a mulligan on that one?
Hold on.
You're going to have to call a mulligan. You're going to ram something.
There's gotta be somewhere this idiot can go.
I don't think there is, homeboy. You're going to kill yourself.
We gotta.
I don't want you, because if he rams an obstacle, he has to do the dice against himself as well.
Boy, there is nowhere this asshole can go.
I'll give you the
I
mulligan.
thought it was gonna be so sweet. I was gonna be like, "Beep, beep, get out of here, brah."
I'll give you the mulligan, man. You gonna just do the big turnaround? Remember, you still gotta do a driving test, and you're getting 2 added for that, for the big one, plus whatever little penalties you've got, which are like 2 or 3 at this point.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do this.
He is doing the snazzy maneuver, and he's like, "Okay, I'm out. I'm going, y'all."
Beat up my
A little
buggy.
farther. There you go. All right, now you got to do your driving test. What'd you get? A set. You failed that driving test because you're adding 2 already just
So
for
he
that
spins.
maneuver. Yeah,
So let's see what direction he ends up aiming. 3.
3. So it goes 1, 2, 3. So point him that way.
There? Or
A
more?
little bit more. About that. That's good.
All right. That's actually
That's not too bad.
That actually worked pretty good.
That came out all
That was
right.
about as good as they could have possibly ended up.
I know you were just trying to get out.
I was
of
trying to
Dodge.
get out of that guy's range.
All right, I still got to move this guy down here. His dice got knocked out of the way. I hadn't moved him yet because I moved the buggy first. So I will move him. Oop, if I don't knock him, because I keep knocking him. So he will move 1, and we will just shoot a little forward. Put that down. Point it straight so I'm not running off the board. And well, no, sorry guys, it's a little hard to do this when you're doing it one-handed while you're holding the camera.
My last guy.
So he's got 1 bike left. Where are you going?
Does nothing.
He stalls out. He's not going nowhere. Nowhere. Oh, man, shooty dice left there. Okay, now we're into the shooting phase. Place your shooting dice down as evenly as possible between those who do have shots.
Where's the ruler?
Right here. I did him a favor by moving up because his range is only 6. He wouldn't have been able to get me with his weapons. All right. You got shooting dice everywhere, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I still have initiative, so I'm going to take the first shot. I can only fire my weapon once, the DACA gun that I have here, but that extra shooting dice can be used to re-roll. So I get my 4 dice to the attack, and yeah, I'll take that right there. That'll be nice. All right, we're gonna roll no whiff,
choke,
and choked.
Oh.
I will use 1 re-roll from the extra shooty dice that I have.
Whiff.
I got 2 successes. I
All right,
use that.
come on, we can do this. We can do this, big guy.
Whiff. Your turn to whiff. That's all I needed. One
I
going
swear,
through.
I have not got a
One
single
going through.
save.
Kill him. Kill him.
Ah! Burning. No damage.
No damage. No. When does it do it? The next time he activates?
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
All right, so
You're shooting.
So I'll go ahead and fire him. He's in range now, right?
We will check. It's rather close, but
Oh, that's
I'll
a
say we won't give him the 6 inches. What do you guys say?
Yeah, right. All right, so
Don't worry, his wife is used to things being under 6
I know,
inches.
we don't bring a ruler into the bedroom.
You dirty old bastard.
Fulfill the lie. All right, so I'm gonna fire. I am gonna declare my stuff this time. I'm gonna fire my rivet cannon at him, and then I'm also gonna fire the stick bombs. So we'll do the stick bombs first. This is 3 shots. That would be 2 hits.
2 hits. I got my armor coming through. Oh, I dropped that. I wish I could say I didn't, so I could keep it.
So
1 success.
So 1 card.
I draw 1 single card, 1 single damage. Place that right next to him because he's getting
All
ready
right.
to go.
Now we'll do the rivet cannon, and this one is 1 successful defense dice you have to reroll.
Yeah, my guy's probably done. All right,
So just 1.
just the single. And nothing.
Nothing.
So
So
I'm dead.
1 more.
I'm dead. And another damage. Yep. That took out my last bike on the board. That is no good juju.
Oh, schnazzy.
All right.
Tank buggy for the win.
Yeah, he has everything on the board, but his strongest vehicle is almost destroyed.
Yeah,
It
it's
only has
probably
one
it's
health.
probably going to explode.
And I think that's 12 inches. See? It's touching, and it's touching at the same time.
Now, what's the arc on that?
Everything but rear. So he's definitely in the rear arc.
Okay.
Or not the rear arc, the side arc, which would be over here. I don't think you're within 6 inches, though. Unfortunately, no, definitely not within 6.
It isn't a bedroom either.
So I'm only getting to fire my 1 weapon, but I do get the re-roll for it. So I will grab 6 dice. Let's see, that's 6 dice. Yep. And see if we can take out the boss now.
The one thing that saved my buggy was putting my boss knob right there.
Oh my god.
Wow.
1 re-roll. How many shields can I roll?
So nothing.
1 success. 1 success. That is horrible.
Oh, it's just 2 dice on him, right?
Yep, 2 dice.
On the boss knob.
That was horrible.
So he takes 1.
He takes 1 card that does 3 damage.
Just 1.
So take your single damage.
So that's on the
boss knob.
bossy.
All right. Go ahead and shoot my buggy up.
So I'm going to pull this because he's not in range anymore to shoot.
Yep.
So the last guy.
Your last shot's over here with 1 re-roll.
So 4 shots into the buggy. That's 2 hits, 1 reroll. Nothing. So 2 hits.
I do have 4 for my armor, though, which is listed down right here. This is the first time I'm getting to show you guys this because he hasn't been involved in the combat very much. 4, 9 hits required to kill him, melee skill of 3, and driving skill of 8. So let's roll our 4. If I drop him, come on, block it. And 1 blocked. Are you serious? How many did you have? 2 or 1?
2.
2. So I do have to draw a single card, which is a single damage.
Is that his first?
That's his first. I almost think that the
buggies are almost too
the
powerful.
specials on these cards is a bit much. I would just like to see more damage cards and just the occasional crit that you have to worry about rather than having all these cards lined up here. I think that chokes down the speed of the game. We don't have any melees to worry about, so we're going straight into the next driving phase. Give us a sec to get the dice set up.
The crazy thing is the game's actually kind of equal right now. Like a semi-full buggy versus 3 bikes and a basically dead buggy is just about even.
Yeah. Well, my goal was to see if I could get your buggy down, because if I could get your buggy down at the cost of my 3 bikes, because you got to think that's only was it 7 health. So 7 health on all the bikes. I did more than that in damage to him, so it came out relatively even.
Right.
Yeah, we're going with this. All right, Mongo, you ready?
Yep.
All right, pull it up. What'd you do? Damn, he did all about the drivey and less about the shooty, but he did wisen up finally and pick some initiative for the cunning. Roll for it. What'd you get?
Crit and a shield.
Crit and a shield, so that is bad juju. He's probably going to finally get initiative from me. Yep, I got 2, and he got 3, unfortunately. So now he gets to pick first. He takes our little token. All right, place your drivey dice down. I've got 3 drivey dice for 1 vehicle, so I'm not even going to worry about it. They're all going on him. Place them down, homeboy. Who's going with what? And you go ahead and just start moving when you're ready. 1 to each. 2 for him. Is that it?
Yep.
All right, pick your first guy to move.
This guy's
And
going
I
to go
have
first.
5 shooty dice. Go fire.
Now, he hasn't done button yet, so we're going to do button on him. He did button last time. So he's good.
2. Where's he trying to go? I know he's going to try to pin me in over here. That's all right. We're going to squish because I have a ram there on the front. You see it's got the little grot right there? That's a special bonus. Reinforced ram. I can re-roll 1 die when I'm doing collisions. Don't play choosy over there.
You don't play choosy.
You don't play choosy. I definitely want
It's like the dumbest stuff ever.
It was kind of late. We're being goofy. Dude, you can't do that. It's the same thing as laying it down.
I don't care.
I've noticed. Would you pick one already? Damn, you're dumb.
Yeah.
You finally there?
Yeah.
Okay. So now he finally completed his maneuver after he was playing cheaty. And
But
now
hold it up in the air is a cheating.
holding in the air above the buggy.
I don't
itself.
see anything in the rulebook about
All
not
right,
doing
I get
it.
to pick up to 3 gubbins. You guys hold tight for just a second. Let me pick my gubbins.
I'm just trying to maneuver in such a way as to keep your guy from coming at me.
All right, point the camera over here for a second. All right, I'm doing just a couple of gubbins. We're gonna back up, turn, have a straight right there, and we're gonna slam face
Straight
first
on.
into his boss knob to try to take him down. And since that is regular maneuvers, I don't have to do a driving test. There's just a couple of singles.
So 3 dice apiece?
Yes, I get to roll 3 dice, but I do get to re-roll one of those dice because of my special ram ability. So I will re-roll this one. 2 successes. I might be able to kill that boss now. And he got 1. So here's your 2 cards. 1, 2.
Eat that.
Boss not dead. And my 1 single damage. I am good with that. I will take a damage to kill a boss knob. There I have 2 onto him. I gotta say that movement worked pretty well. Took out the boss knob by ramming him.
So my guy is going to do a drifty maneuver
Where are you going, homeboy?
from
You're drifting from behind. You're just doing this thing. Did you already roll?
Oh, no, I didn't roll.
I was going to say, because that was a miss.
Sounds good.
So you're just backing up?
And then coming out.
And you didn't hit the terrain?
About a millimeter.
Oh, no.
But it's also like midnight.
Kids at home, what do you think? What do you think about that one? Not as big as his dick. All right. That's all my maneuvers, so just do your buggy.
It's 2.
He gets to pick 2 gubbins. What gubbins do you want, big boy? Where are you going?
I think I'm out of range. Do I have to move?
Yes. You have to pick at least 1 gubbins.
What are you making up some stuff?
If you back up, you're going to throw yourself off the board. Why are you pulling him away? Bring him in.
I'll do that for my 45.
So you just spun around?
It doesn't count unless you make the noises.
Okay. And you're just going to leave him there?
Yeah. See how long we can chase you around.
I think the shooty phase is just going to be me because he's out of range, and I'm definitely...
If he's out of range, then...
He's definitely in range.
I can shoot him. Is he in range?
I don't know. It's actually kind of close.
Actually, I think it is, but...
Let's check, because I'll shoot it both if I can. Let's do it X-Wing style. Yes, he is just in range.
Okay.
So, I will allocate, and I'm saying it that way just to piss off Mango. I am going to do 1 die.
Oh, wait. My buggy could be burnt.
Oh,
I got to see if I'm burning.
Oh, yeah,
I should have done that at the beginning.
We forgot about it. That's the thing. They need crit tokens for this. It's so easy to forget the crits. All right, roll it. High number. Big number.
Yeah, so I draw another damage card.
Is it a damage?
Suffers 1 damage, so
Yep.
he's dead.
The buggy got burned to death anyway. Well, folks, that's going to be the big one that takes him out. You have initiative, though, so you do get to shoot first.
All right, let's fire my...
All right, so since he has...
Daka.
sorry, we got distracted there for a sec. Since he has initiative, he does get to fire first. He's going to fire that Daka at...
And I have 2 rerolls on him because he was the only one that could shoot. So, there's 2 rerolls. 2 hits total.
2 hits total against my
out of 6
armor.
dice.
Out of 6 dice, that is horrible.
That's
the
been
dice
the
gods
story
will
of the
let you
night.
down. And yeah,
You got it.
blocked. All right, let's do my shots. These are probably going to be the final shots of the game here, folks. We'll do first, since I have a whole bunch of weapons I can use, I'm allocating 1 dice.
Still not a word.
Shut up. I'm allocating 1 dice to my big shooter that I'm going to fire at his front bike out there, the one that's just barely in range, and then I'm going to put the rest of them into my mech special. The other weapons I could fire, but they are out of range, so I'm not going to be able to worry about those, but I want the rerolls for my special weapon in case I get to fire it twice. And this one, the big shooter, does get 1 free reroll anyway. So we'll fire him first at the bike in the back. It rolls 2 dice. I have a reroll. I don't need it. I got 2 hits. Roll your 2 dice armor.
Save
Only 1, so you get to draw 1.
Suffers 1 damage, and the gun's half distance.
And now he's only got a range of 6. Wow, he is getting
The only way I could pull this one out now is if I just ran my bikes.
stuffed. Yeah. All right, so now my mech shooter gets to fire. I have to spend 1 dice to fire that, which means I've got all these to take and use as re-rolls.
Which one are you firing at?
This one down here. Yeah. Actually, which ones have damage? Did either... He's the only one that has damage?
Yeah.
But he has 1 damage, right?
There's 1. The boss knob had 1 before you rammed him.
Yeah, and he's already gone.
Yeah.
And this one's full. Well,
Now, if you shoot again, does it have to shoot the same target?
No.
Okay.
Since I allocated 2 dice,
Holy crap, you said the word
Shut
right.
I can pick it because there's the gun in the front that I gave a dice to shoot here, and then I gave a shooty dice to the turret weapon.
Right, but I'm saying for the 3 lightning bolts, if you get that you have to shoot the same target.
I don't know. No, it doesn't. You can immediately shoot with it again. When we make an attack with this weapon, you can immediately shoot again. It does not say it has to be the same
So
target.
which one are you shooting?
I'm going to shoot the farther one. Try to kill him off. All right. Rerolls. What do we get?
You got 3 hits and 3 misses. So you're going to do, and you need 2 lightnings out of this.
I'm going to do all 3 rerolls.
Nothing.
Whoa. Well, 1 hit goes through regardless.
2 hits. Or no,
2
hits go through.
Go through.
And
Don't yank him up too that quick.
burning.
Yeah.
And damage. He's dead.
Yeah. That takes out that bike. And I think sports fans, we're going to call it here.
Yeah, basically undamaged buggy against a little tiny bike.
I have only 2 damage, so I have 7 hull left against his basic war bike that he didn't pay attention to the fact is pointing off the board.
It goes backwards,
he
bro.
can go backwards. I keep forgetting about that because, I think X-Wing and not very many people can go backwards in X-Wing, but yeah, he could turn around in this one. But with this, all I have to do is ram him and smash him up. It doesn't matter. Melee, shooting, whatever it is, the buggy is going to take and crush him. Now, I will say I like this game, but
this is a fun beer game.
Yeah, this is a beer and pretzels drinking game, just shooting and having fun with it.
Yeah, this is a let's go get a burger and play something goofy and have a blast. Especially, I could see getting 4 or 5 guys out here.
Maybe that red buggy over
there. And playing this, that would be a ton of fun. This is definitely not like a match play or tournament style game at all.
Yeah, this is dumb fun.
It's orc fun.
And the models are excellent for painting. These things just look great. And my paint job isn't even that great, but these things came out looking pretty good, I gotta say. And they look good on the table. Look at these things. Shut up, boy. They're a hell of a lot of fun for that aspect of it. I don't think you're ever going to see the type of just in-depth tactical strategies that you see with X-Wing, with it being a worldwide phenomena. This, like Mongo said, it's a beer and pretzel. We're going to have some stupid fun. I do think a better way to try this would be the racing version, and that's where you set
that's cool.
all 4 of these tiles up, the map tiles up in a row, and you're racing your vehicles all in the same direction. So say they started here, they'd be racing across, and as they're going along, the first buggy or bike that hits the last tile causes the very first tile that's in the line to disappear, and everything slides on. And you keep playing that game until no one else survives. So you could have one bike still make it because it's racing on ahead and outrunning the buggy, especially if a buggy had something that made it have a flat tire or it's moving slower, something like that.
Spins out.
Yeah, I think, or definitely a spin out would really change things up. I think that would be a lot more fun way to play the game, because when you're just sitting here bashing each other and shooting, it almost comes down to the dice. And you saw with us, we were just trying to ram each other there at the end because you got 3 dice without armor rolls, and it was a good way to put damage through. Like I said, I do like the game. For me, almost the big thing is just getting the models just to make them and paint them. I like seeing them on my shelf. If you're not in it for that, though, like if you're not big into painting the models and having them look real cool, I probably wouldn't suggest SpeedFreeks for you, because there are other miniatures games like X-Wing, and there are others. Battlestar Galactica is coming out.
The Aeronautica.
Aeronautica from 40K. That's something else they're looking to compete with. Was Aeronautica
Imperialis.
Yeah. They're looking to compete, I think, with X-Wing even more on that one. If you want something that's dumb fun with some excellent models that you can paint, though, SpeedFreeks is for you. All right, but that's going to be it for us. Mongo, any closing comments?
No.
That you suck, you got your ass beat, and you cheat, like usual.
Hey, look, when you're playing at midnight and you're like 6 hours in, the dice don't always tell the truth. Sometimes you got to help them, all right?
You can't trust the dice gods, huh? All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. We're going to have a little bit more interesting new stuff for you guys tomorrow. Well, for us, it's going to be tomorrow. For you guys, it's going to be whenever the hell I edit it. All right, that's going to be it for us. You guys take care. We'll catch you in the next one.